The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Friday Night Football with the Davis County Mustangs. Streaming live on the Atomo Radio Group Facebook page and on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
Week 2 has brought us to Reynolds Field here in Chariton, the home of the Chariton Chargers. Welcome to another presentation of Davis County football on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network, as the Davis County Mustangs will look for their first win of the season here in Week 2, taking on the 1-0 Chariton Chargers. Pleasure to have you with us here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. I'm Ellis Kojo. I will be joined momentarily by Kent Anderson. He has a day job, folks, so he's been gracious enough to join us, but he'll be with us in just a moment. Interesting backdrop to this game as we revisit the scene of one of the more rousing victories in recent Davis County history. Of course, most people remember what happened in the opening week of the last season here in Chariton. Chargers jumped out to a 19-0 second quarter lead. Davis County was able to charge back and ended up beating Chariton by scoring 27 unanswered points and winning 27-19. But that was last year. This now is a different Chariton Charger team, a more confident Chariton Charger team, and a more balanced Chariton Charger team. We'll get into that a little bit more as we get through today's pregame. Davis County looking confident as they continue their warm-ups. Chariton to our right, warming up as well. We will take our first break, and when we come back, we'll continue our pregame show as we head closer to kickoff. Davis County taking on Chariton here at Reynolds Field, and it's live on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at NEC First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Creeping closer to kickoff here from Reynolds Field as Davis County getting set to take on Sheridan as the Mustangs 0-1 looking to bounce back and even their record at 1-1 at the expense of the Chargers. Davis County opened the season last week at home in Bloomfield with a 40-7 loss to Pekin, and it was a case in which Henry Adam really stole the show for Pekin, had a pick six to open the scoring, had 2 more touchdown catches as Pekin raced out to a 34-0 lead before Davis County was able to score their only touchdown of the game. It was a 69-yard touchdown pass from Kason Young to Mark Frazee, and it was the longest pass of Kason Young's quarterback career, and actually he threw for the most yards in his career as well, as he completed 4 or 7 passes for 99 yards. He had that touchdown and that aforementioned interception as well. Kason Young went over 1,100 yards, 1,155 yards last year. Pekin, however, was able to bottle him up in the backfield as Young just had 39 yards rushing. Hank Bielczek, Davis County senior running back, led the team with 59 yards, 4.2 yards a carry. So maybe Hank Bielczek will be the answer, and maybe attract some of the attention away from Kason Young. Davis County will have to try to muster a little bit more offense. They managed just 99 yards passing and 104 yards rushing in last week's game. Sheridan, on the other hand, coming off a 4-5 season last year, and they're looking for their first winning campaign since 2018. The Chargers opened the season in fine fashion with a 41-20 win at Albia. Connor Shore is back as a signal caller, looking to lead his team to new heights. He was a sophomore last year as he was tabbed the starter, gained some experience, and had a very efficient night in Albia last week. 10 of 18 for 56% for Connor Shore. 172 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Shore completed a pass to 5 different receivers in that ball game. A balanced, as I said at the very top of the broadcast, Sheridan attack. 172 yards passing on 161 yards rushing. And Kaiser Arnold led the team on the ground with 94 yards, and he scored 3 touchdowns, so 3 house calls for the running back. And Keegan Evans led the way on the receiving end. He had 4 catches for 118 yards and 1 touchdown. This is actually on paper, you could say it is a very dangerous and balanced Sheridan squad. We will step away from the national anthem, and when we come back, we will have more of the pregame show from here in Sheridan. Davis County getting set to take on the Sheridan Chargers live from Reynolds Field, and it's great to have you with us here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustang!
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
When folks want variety and value all in one stop, they go to Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings on Main Street in Ottumwa. From jewelry to electronics, musical instruments, and more. It's your treasure trove to explore of pre-owned gems. Plus, they've got Ottumwa Mini Storage, AA Lock and Keys, and AA Auto Sales under one roof. Check them out for yourself and discover endless finds at Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings, 509 East Main Street in Ottumwa, where they make your shopping fun, easy, and affordable.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back here at Reynolds Field, the national anthem has been played. They're going to have the coin toss here momentarily. Ellis Cocho, and here's Ken Anderson. Good to see you, Coach. How are you?
Good to see you, Ellis.
The high of this day was 69, 70 degrees, but the low is expected to get in the 40. Hey, you got a big smile on your face.
Yeah.
You're like,
this feels like football.
You're like, this is football weather now.
You don't feel like you should be at the lake or something like that. You know, you feel like you need to be in a football stadium on a Friday night.
Yeah, this ain't jet ski weather.
No. No.
So Davis County looking to bounce back against Chariton, and I talked about in the pregame how Chariton was very balanced on offense, and we saw Connor Shore last year. He had a really good first half, and then just like the rest of the team, got shut out in the second half. Davis County was able to get to him, but an extra year under his belt. He was a sophomore last year. He's a junior this year. I think we're going to see a much different Connor Shore this year around.
I would imagine we'll see a different team. I mean, you know they're going to have a little bit of a mental edge right now in terms of motivation.
Sure.
Just from, they were up significantly at halftime.
19-0.
We felt that there was a drive there where if that had gone their way, it might have just put us out of the whole game. And to the credit to Davis County, we came back and we played with great emotion in the second half. And I hope we remember that. But Chariton, they're going to be talking about if they get a lead, they're going to be talking about putting your foot on their throat.
Oh, they're talking about going for the jugular for sure.
So it'll be interesting to see how we come out and just the intensity level. I didn't think we had any last week. We need to have some intensity, especially Chariton's going to if we can just match their intensity. That would be a challenge I would think about putting forth. Let's just match their intensity. That will bring our intensity level up because we know Chariton's going to be fired up.
So beg your pardon. Davis County won the toss and they have deferred. So the Chariton offense will be on the field first to start off this game. Not the worst thing.
No.
And especially on the road, I think you would like to, if you can get them off the field.
Yes.
And I think that from the outside looking in, never played football before, but from the outside looking in, I would love to be able to hit somebody. And when you are kicking, you are running down the field, and it's time to hit somebody.
Yeah, just run until you run into something. It might be the concession stand, but you're gonna run until you hit something. If the kickoff team is fun.
Yeah.
It's one of the most fun plays of the game, and I was just looking at. Watching Chariton's captains come off the field, they're psyched.
Oh, yeah.
And those are their leaders, and those are the ones they're going to be, having an influence on their bench. So, it'll be interesting. If we can match that intensity, you don't have to come out and just match it. Just kind of be on their level. It'll keep us in the ball game.
Cale Martin, sophomore kicker for Davis County, will be putting toe to leather. Cordian Jacobson and Kaiser Arnold are back to receive for Chariton. Chariton wearing their red jerseys with white pants, a very nice, clean, classic look with the two stripes down the side. Davis County going all white here on the road, white jerseys, white pants, maroon numerals, and maroon helmets as well. Chariton has the white helmet with the red C. Off we go, a short kick. caught by one of the up-backs and bringing it up the middle and shaking a couple of tackles. Decent return up to the 45-yard line. That was Keegan Evans on the return. And 1st and 10, Sheridan from their own 45, so already decent field position. So Connor Shore, 172 yards passing through the air last week. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's in the shotgun. Kaiser Arnold, who had 3 touchdowns on the ground, is behind Shore, who is in the pistol. And they give to Arnold running right, and he gets twisted down at about midfield. Max Taylor in on the stop.
As an interesting, as you remarked, the balance that Chariton is going to have, or showed last week on offense. I mean, that's hard to contend with. You have your safeties really have to be careful. They don't come up too heavy on the run. But yet again, you can't sit back on your heels. Just that balance just makes people think a little bit more. They have to play honest.
2nd and 5 from midfield. Sheridan moving from right to left here in the first quarter. 2 receivers to each side. Shore in the pistol. Davis County looks like they're bringing a blitz, and they do. There's a little end around, and coming around, this is Keegan Evans, and he turns the corner on the right side, has a first down to the Davis County 39, a gain of 11. So a pair of runs have given has given Sheridan the initial first down of this ball game. Opening drive of the ball game as we're at 10:50 and counting remaining in the first quarter. Split backs in the backfield. Hand off Arnold, and he carries the pile out to the 35 for a gain of 4.
3 different plays by Sheridan, and 3 different. There was a little bit of an outside zone run, a little bit of an inside run here. They had that little jet sweep on the second play. So 3 different ways of using that running game right away. And that, again, that just puts a lot of pressure on your defense because you're not running 1 or 2 plays. You're running several, and 3 out of 3.
2nd and 6 from the 35. And an early jump from the Davis County defensive line as on the defensive end. That was Calden Fine who jumped across. That's going to cost the Mustangs 5 yards. First penalty of the ball game.
Oof. Those are the ones you hate. Play hasn't even begun, you get a penalty.
And that turns it into 2nd and 1, a much more manageable second down for Sheridan.
I wouldn't be surprised here if they don't take a shot, if they don't put the ball in the air. As successful as they've been running the ball in the first couple plays, I wouldn't be surprised to see them take a shot.
Wide receiver to each side, split backs in the backfield. Shore in the pistol, takes the snap.
Nope.
Hands it off. This is Keegan Evans, and he fights through the pile. Has a first down at the 30, make that the 25-yard line. Beg your pardon, that was Jace Gwynn on the carry. Very methodical, grinding drive for Sheridan with the ball now at the Davis County 25. Twins to the right with a wide receiver to the left. Shore again hands it off to Arnold. Almost lost the handle, but he carries it. Now swings around to the left side and gets tackled out of bounds, but he should have another first down. Mason Simmons there on the stop. And maybe about a yard short of the first down as they mark him down at the 16. That's a gain of 9.
And that's exactly what you don't want to happen when you defer. You defer and then give them that first drive. It's going to take away that first possession. You're down 7-0 before you touch the ball, but then you've got that second half where they're going to get the ball again to start it. So, but it's football. Anything can happen.
2nd and 1 from the 16. Shore pitches to Arnold, running wide to the right. Turns it back towards the middle, has a first down as he follows his blockers to the 11. Gain of 5.
I think they've run 5 running plays, is that right?
6,
and I think 4 of them have been a different type of play. That was an outside toss, a different type of play, and that's just good. That's good football by them, just varying it up a little bit on how they're running. They're not just running it, they're doing it in different ways and successfully.
An impressive opening drive for Sheridan. as now they have a 1st and 10 at the Davis County 11. Ball is on the far right hash. 2 receivers each side for the Chargers. Shore in the pistol. Evans behind them. They fake the jet sweep. Shore on the quarterback keeper, and he crosses, gets inside the 10, and he's tackled at the 8, so give him a gain of 3.
Another variation.
They are just showing the whole bag
yeah.
on this drive, aren't they? 8:23 and counting remaining in the first quarter. Opening drive of this ball game. Sheridan 1-0, looking to go 2-0 here in week 2. 2nd and 7 from the 8. Now a pitch out to, this is Jacobson, beg your pardon, that's Evans, and he gets swung out of bounds. Good pursuit by the Mustangs. Owen Erdman was there to track him down at the 6, so only a gain of 2.
Nice job by Davis County stringing that out, just making that play bounce, making him run east and west. Don't let him get his shoulders turned. Nice job by the Mustangs.
First 3rd down of this ball game. And it's a 3rd and 5 from the 6. Evans, leading wide receiver, split out wide to the right. 2 backs in the backfield with Shore. Shore to throw, rolling right, looking, under pressure. Looks, he's going to try to run for the 1st down, diving for the end zone.
He's in.
And he's in. Touchdown. A 6-yard run by Connor Shore opens the scoring here at Sheridan. 9-play, 55-yard drive. And Connor Shore caps it off with his first touchdown run of the season.
Just a little rollout run pass option. It's a good call with a mobile quarterback. If there's nothing there, tuck it and go, and that's exactly what he did.
Landon Chip adds the extra point. 7:17 remaining in the first quarter. Sheridan 7, Davis County nothing, as they open the game with an opening drive touchdown. We'll be back forward to see Davis County's response after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Landon Chip kicks it off, and this is Mark Frazee from the 8. Running to the left side, he's at the 30.
There we go.
Spinning around and gets wrestled to the ground at about the 33. Decent return for Mark Frazee, and here comes the Davis County offense. Trailing 7-0 with 7:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Kaysen Young had a career-high 99 yards in the air in their loss to Pekin last week. A line share that came on that 69-yard touchdown pass to Mark Frazee. He splits out wide to the right here on 1st and 10. Young is in the gun. Hank Bielczek is to his right. Yes. Young to throw. They set up the screen, and Bielczek, hit the ground. Yep. Looked like Bielczek tried to scoop it off the turf, but it hit the ground first.
Nice
Incomplete
call.
pass, yeah.
Nice call. The call was there, it just didn't get executed. But I like they released the receivers downfield. If you recall on that 69-yard pass, touchdown pass last week, the opponents see that on film, and their DBs were backpedaling. They don't want to get a deep one thrown on them at home. Their girlfriends are watching, their mom's watching. No one wants to get
You don't want to
deep at
shame
home.
the family at home.
No.
2nd and 10 from the 33.
Here we
Young
go.
will put it up again. Fires a crossing pattern. Has Simmons. And he has a first down at the 47-yard line. What did you, if I were a betting man, I would not think that they would come out throwing twice.
That's great.
13-yard connection. First down, Davis County.
I love it. I mean, it's a first down throw or a second down throw. There are 2 throws are right away, but it's a change-up. It's not handoff, throw. You start mixing that thing up, and Kaysen looked really comfortable there in the pocket.
1st and 10 now at the 46. Young keeps it as he runs right, and he escapes a couple of tackles and gets a positive gain up to about the 49 for a gain of 3.
You know, Sheraton coaches are saying something like, we're not going to be on Kaysen Young's highlight film this year. Because last year, this is where it all started for Kaysen Young, the quarterback.
Young ran wild.
Yes, he did. And it became a highlight reel. And, so they were talking about that. But, if I'm Sheraton, I'm going to say beat us throwing the ball. We're going to stop there and make you throw the ball to beat us.
2nd and 7 from the 49. Trips to the left and a wide receiver to the right. Handoff, Buellcheck goes straight up the gut, and he crosses midfield to the 48 for a gain of 3, and that'll bring up a 3rd and about 4. So an early 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised
for Davis County.
Do the same kind of thing here. Get Kaysen Young on the edge on some sort of rollout where he can either throw it and or run it. 3rd and 4 is a tough one, but it's manageable if you get the ball in the right hands of the right people, and it gives you 2 options by sprinting out or rolling out.
4 wide receivers out on 3rd and 4. Young to throw. Fires to Frazee over his head on the near sideline. Frazee did a bit of a stop pattern at the numbers and had a chance, but he couldn't come up with it, and looks like the punt team is coming in for Davis County as they have to kick it away.
We threw the ball a few times there, which is it's encouraging that they have the confidence in that, and it does, even though unsuccessful, it tells Sheraton we're going to try this.
Young's punt is down by Davis County at about the 23, and so that's where Sheridan will take over, leading 7-0 with 5:13 remaining here in quarter number 1.
This is a big drive right here for Sheraton and for both teams, obviously. But Sheraton will have a chance here to try to make a statement with this drive.
Sheridan opened the game with a opening drive touchdown. Connor Shore fires over the middle and wide of the intended receiver. That was Brady Kritzinger. Just a bit of a stop pattern in the middle of his own defense, and Shore threw wide of him, and it is 2nd down after the incomplete pass. First throw for Sheridan of this ball game. Their last drive was a 9-play, 55-yard touchdown drive, all runs, capped off by a 6-yard touchdown run by Connor Shore, who is in the pistol. Arnold lined up behind him. On 2nd and 10, they give to Arnold, running right. They seem to like that right side as Arnold fights up a couple of arm tackles and surges forward to about the 39-yard line, a gain of 16 for Kaiser Arnold.
You might be onto something there, Ellis. They do like that right side a little bit. I'll see if they flip their linemen. Sometimes they'll flip linemen's strength, but I think they're playing strictly left and right. Yeah.
4:51 remaining first quarter. Sheridan with the ball, leading 7-0. They have a 1st and 10 at their own 41. Shore in the gun. Man coming into motion. They hand it off on the jet sweep.
Nice.
And right there to swallow him up in the backfield is Hank Buellcheck. Keegan Evans got dropped for a 3-yard loss.
Yeah,
back to the 38-yard line. What a stop by Buellcheck.
He anticipated. He saw that motion come up. And that's something I'm sure Todd White, the defensive coordinator, was probably talking to him about is, hey, when you see that motion, they've done this from that this year so far. I'm sure they'll have a pass off of it, though.
2nd and 13 with the ball back now at the 38. Short of throw, rolling right.
He's got it.
He fires and he shoots it just a little bit high of Evans, who was open at about the 45 of Davis County. He tried to make a one-handed catch but couldn't come up with it at the numbers, and the incomplete pass will make it 3rd down. Sheridan converted their only 3rd down of the ball game in the last drive, a 3rd and 6 that turned into a touchdown. This one a lot more difficult, 3rd and 13 from the 38. Sheridan lines up with trips to the right and a wide receiver to the left. Davis County showing blitz. Here they come. They set up a screen on the outside, on the right side.
Nicely
and
defended, yeah.
Well defended. Keegan Evans caught it, but looks like it might have even been a loss of a yard.
Sven Skaggs on the tackle there.
So a very heads-up play by Davis County. We'll call it no gain for Evans. And now Sheridan will be forced to punt. A big stop for Davis County as Kason Young drops back to receive this kick. Kaiser Arnold will send it away. Nice high spiral. Young calls for a fair catch and makes it at the 20. 3:19 remaining in the first quarter. Davis County will take over after a Sheridan punt, trailing 7-0. Big stop there for the Davis County defense, but they need to They got a first down on that first drive and a couple of passes to open things up. Maybe that gave the Sheridan defense something to think about.
Yeah, it certainly does. And even though, like I said, even when it's not complete, it keeps those DBs on their heels a little bit, cognizant of the pass. They just don't have to worry about coming up and trying to strike on the run.
1st and 10 from the 20. Trips to the left and a wide receiver to the right.
There's
Design quarterback run. No, it's a rollout, and they got Simmons in the flat on the left side. He gets stuck at about the 25, but a nice gain of 5 yards on a little pass to Simmons, his 2nd catch of the game.
That plays well into what Kason Young does as an athlete. It gets him on the edge. Everybody's like, okay, he's going to run it, and he just has that option to leak someone in the flat. He's got the option to keep it. He's got the option to throw it, and it just plays well to his skill set.
2nd and 5 from the 25. 2-by-1 is a wide receiver formation. The give is to Buellcheck. He gets dropped right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Oh, beg your pardon. No, that was Buellcheck. Levi Johnston makes the stop for Sheridan. And that brings up 3rd and 5. Davis County 0 for 1 on the money down so far. Couldn't convert a 3rd and 4 earlier in the quarter. And now Davis County has called their first timeout. 2:12 remaining first quarter, 7-0 Sheridan. We'll be back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs! At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Third and 5 coming out of the Davis County timeout, and Kason Young drops back to throw under pressure, and down he goes.
Yeah,
that was Chase Williams coming off the edge
Yeah.
to bring him down at the 15-yard line. A loss at 10, and that'll bring up 4th down. Whistles and flags before the play gets started, and it is a false start on Davis County. So that takes the Mustangs back to the 10. And with a minute 38 remaining in the first quarter, Sheridan leading 7-0. Looks like the Chargers are going to get excellent field position from this exchange. There's a high spiral, and it is Stratton that comes down with it.
Oh.
Gets hit, but shakes off the hit. Flag is down as Stratton takes it back to the right side, and he gets lunging forward to about the 30-yard line, but we'll check on the flag, which is back at the Davis County 44.
I'm thinking block in the back.
It's in that area. Referee runs over, and
I think the Davis County coaching staff had a little influence on that call.
A little bit of yelling.
It wouldn't be like a coach to try to do that to a ref.
Not at all. You kind of just let them do their jobs independently because you trust their judgment, right?
Yes, and you remain quiet and composed.
Obviously. Still waiting on the call from the referee, and it is holding on Sheridan. So Sheridan will have to go back to their own territory now after this penalty is marched off. And yes, Coach, I still don't understand why they have to walk it off.
I know. I was getting ready to comment.
So the ball's back at the Sheridan 46 after Sheridan's first penalty of the ball game.
I'd look for Sheridan to settle down and do the same thing they did on the first drive, run the ball.
They tried to pass it a little bit. Not to much success. And here's Arnold right up the gut, and Arnold surging forward has 11 yards just at the blink of an eye. Braxton Bragg made the stop, but not before Arnold picked up 11 yards and a first down. Line of scrimmage is the Davis County 43. Under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Sheridan 7, Davis County nothing. Two receivers to the right and one to the left. 1st and 10 from the 43. Handoff Arnold, running right. Follow his blockers, twisted down after about a 9 or 10 yard gain. Braxton Bragg made another stop, but it's another 10 yards and a first down.
We're going to get a good dose of this right now. They're going to just dare us to tell us we have to stop the run first.
Oh, they gave him a gain of 9. I thought they were going to give him the first down, but gain of 9 for Arnold. And Sheridan does not need to run another play if they don't want to. The play clock is at 13. The game clock is at 8 seconds. And Sheridan's just going to let this the game clock run down as we have reached the end of the first quarter. Sheridan, opening drive, 55-yard touchdown, and it culminated on a 6-yard touchdown run by Connor Shore. 7-0 Sheridan at the end of one. We'll be back for quarter number 2 after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Chris Merle, owner of Hamilton Produce. We are proud to have served the community for over 90 years as your hometown locally owned farm and hardware store. We have everything from tractor parts, general hardware, calving equipment, dry shod boots, and Carhartt clothing. We are also your best source to get your smaller LP tanks filled. Stop in and see us just off the square in Bloomfield. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and keep up to date with our store and specials.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at NEC First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports
7-0 Sheridan as we start the second quarter, and we start things off with Arnold kind of shake and bake in the backfield. Gets taken down by Bragg, who has had a very busy first quarter. And it was 2nd and 1. They needed just a couple. Turned out to be a 3-yard run for Arnold, but it's a Sheridan first down. So the drive continues with the ball now to Davis County 30. Sheridan leading Davis County 7-0 as they look to go to 2-0 on the season. Davis County 0-1, looking to bounce back. Sheridan driving right at the student section, situated on the end zone to our right. Short to throw on 1st and 10. Fires over the middle, off the fingertips of Stratton, who was just breaking open on the post pattern, but just could not quite hold it in inside the 5. Shore took a shot as well, and it's 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass.
That's one of those deals, again, kind of what we want to do is scare people. Shore proved he can throw that ball there. He's going to, as much as they're going to run the ball, taking that deep shot like that's not a bad plan because it keeps those safeties back so they can't come up and support the run because they certainly have been killing us on the run. And they'll probably settle down back in their running again.
2nd and 10 from the Davis County 30. Evans coming into motion, and the give is to Arnold, and he bursts up the middle and gets shoulder tackled by Young as he crosses the 20, and he's to the 18. And that's a gain of 12 and a first down.
And Young, being a safety, had to come up and make the tackle. It just makes them stay deeper, those safeties. They can't come up so much quicker because they got to make sure that the ball is handed off and not a play-action fake.
And it appears Davis County has called timeout, which they have, with 11:05 remaining in the second quarter. Sheridan on the move at the Davis County 18. We'll have 1st and 10 when we return. 7-0 Sheridan on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
$11:05 remaining in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for Sheridan, leading 7-0 with the ball to Davis County 18. Flags fly, and it's offside, the call against Davis County.
Good job. I will give Sheridan some credit there. Coming in from a timeout, you got the whole offense over there. That's an easy time to say, hey, we're going to go on 2 or 3, whatever. We're going to hard count this. You got the whole team there. When you signal it in, sometimes somebody doesn't get it. But when you got them all focused up, it's a good time to do it.
1st and 5 with the ball now at the 12. Arnold fights off a couple of arm tackles. That looked like that was Buellcheck in the backfield trying to wrestle the ball away from him.
Yeah, and you said it, Ellis, arm tackles. It really was. That was not a good job of tackling.
The new line of scrimmage is a 6, as that was a gain. That was a gain of 8 on the play, and first down for Sheridan. So 1st and goal. Ball at the 6. Sheridan looking to add to their 7-0 lead and knocking it to the end zone to our right. Handoff to Arnold, and he is into the end zone, standing for the Sheridan touchdown. I believe he was untouched, Coach.
Yeah, he was. He pitter-patted his feet a little bit, a little hesitation, found the crease, and just accelerated through the crease and untouched.
So Sheridan has a pair of 6-yard touchdown runs for their scores. One by the quarterback, Connor Shore, and one for their leading rusher, Kaiser Arnold. Chip to add the extra point, which he knocks through. And with 10:30 remaining in the second quarter, it is now 14-0 Sheridan. Does Davis County have an answer? We will take a break and find out right after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
14-0 Sheridan, and here comes the kickoff. Frazee from the 8, running right, following his blockers, and he is up the sideline. Frazee still on his feet. Around midfield, he gets knocked out of bounds. Nice strong return by Mark Frazee, and it looks like Davis County will take over right at the midfield stripe.
We needed that. We needed to get out of the hole, get a little breathing room. We just need to string a few plays together. And you're down there in the red zone. Just a few plays can put you there.
Nice strong return. Can Davis County use that as momentum to get on the board? Trailing 14-0 to Sheridan with 10:22 remaining here in the second quarter. Trips to the left with wide receiver to the right. The ball is on the far right hash. Davis County moving from right to left here in the second quarter. Quick pass on the screen to Frazee. He dances around the tackle. Now moving forward and twisting down to about the 44-yard line, a gain of 6 for Mark Frazee.
Love that. It's an easy throw and catch. It's a 5-yard gain. It's not sexy. It's not going to wow you. But I tell you what, you get the ball to a different person in space. It becomes a one-on-one game there for a little bit. Make one guy miss, and you're going to get 5 or 6 yards. And it's just an extension of your running game.
You're right. It's not sexy, but effective.
Yes.
2nd and 4 from the 44. They fake the handoff. Young on the keeper, and he is bottled up and dropped right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Chase Williams, among others, in on the stop for Sheridan, and that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Young has been kept in check. 3 carries, minus 7 yards so far. Keep in mind he had that 10-yard sack back in the first quarter.
And the same last week, and it's hard. So you're coming off a year where Kaysen, he got in the groove because he was like every play. It was just, he took a physical toll for it. But it's a different rhythm for him. He doesn't have to do that every play, and he's got to learn how to take his opportunities.
Davis County 0 for 2 on 3rd down, and there's early movement. Who moved first? We saw Chase Williams move on the Sheridan side, and we saw Carson Pickens move on the Davis County side, and they're going to call it on Pickens. False start on Davis County, and that turns 3rd and 4 into 3rd and 9. That is, Coach, I know this is going to make you rip off your hair. 4th penalty, all of them have been of the pre-snap run.
Oh, goodness. The worst. The worst kind. Getting beat before the play starts. You're not even playing football yet, and you had a penalty. Those are the ones that kill you.
3rd and 9 from the 49. Trips to the left with the wide receiver to the right. Young the throw. 4-man rush. Young guns it deep, looking for Frazee, and looked like he was sleeping, and the flag is down.
Throw it. Yeah, he
Frazee was trying to grab it and looked like he was pulled down. It was underthrown, and Frazee was trying to come back to it at about the 15-yard line along the far sideline. And I do believe it should be pass interference, which should give Davis County enough yards for a 1st down. And here comes the call.
Not
okay. Yeah. Pass interference. There we go.
I thought he called.
He did the intentional grounding sign, which I go. No, he had a receiver in the area.
I get it. Listen to what I mean, not what I say.
Yeah.
And
my wife tells me that all the time.
Yeah.
First and 10 for Davis County now at the 34. Trailing 14-0, 8:46 remaining second quarter. Young fakes the handoff, running right. Now has some running room. Ooh, gets
nice
submarine as he got inside the 30. He's at the 29-yard line. So a gain of 5.
Kaysen will gain a rhythm of this game, of games in general, as a quarterback that doesn't have to carry the load, all of it. And he'll learn how to play in that rhythm and not try to force things.
Looked like that was Jace Gwynn that made the tackle. Otherwise, Young might have still been running. 2nd and 5 from the 29. Under heavy pressure, Young. And down he goes.
Yeah.
The pocket just would not form on that play. And a few Chargers that played meet me at the quarterback. Chase Johnson among them. So back to the 23-yard line. A loss of 6. Line of scrimmage is the 33. Play clock is down to 6 as they break the huddle. They'll have to hurry. They have one timeout left. They might have to burn it.
They're not going to get it up. No.
Oh, they got the timeout off before the play clock ran out. So Davis County calls their final timeout of the first half with 7:23 remaining in the second quarter. Sheridan 14, Davis County nothing. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Number 9, Hank Bielchek got the carry, and he got knocked backwards. He ran into his own blocker, but that was a good job by Chase Williams. He blocked one of the offensive linemen into Bielchek, and now back at the 41-yard line, thrown for a huge loss. Loss of 5. And the punt team comes in. Here is Young. There's a spiral, low line drive, and it's Gwynn on the far sideline. Beg your pardon, Keegan Evans gets knocked out of bounds at about the 24. So despite that monster kickoff return by Frazee to midfield, Davis County couldn't quite take advantage of it. 6:45 remaining in the second quarter. 14-0 Sheridan. And now the Chargers can open up a 3-score lead if they can get into the end zone here.
Yeah, we had the long return and the pass interference. I thought we might be able to get something strong together. Kaysen had a decent run.
1st and 10 from the 24. Handoff Arnold. and he carries a couple of tacklers with him to about the 34. Beg your pardon, the 29. And that's a gain of 5. Sheridan is in no hurry.
No.
With a 14-0 lead as we enter the middle of the second quarter. 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Evans on the end around.
He's got
and he has room around the left side. Gets yanked down by his jersey from behind at about the 38-yard line, but that's a gain of 9 and a first down.
Yeah, I think Sheridan's taking that mentality. Let's get this to under 1 minute, eat this drive, try to put one in with under 1 minute in their ideal situation.
First and 10 now from Sheridan's own 38-yard line. The give is to Arnold. And he just
carries a lot of bodies,
he
doesn't
does
he?
not go down easily. Down at the 44-yard line, that's a very, that's a 6-yard gain. New line of scrimmage is a 44-yard line. Sheridan moving from left to right as we approach the 5-minute mark remaining in the first half. 2nd and 4. Give to Arnold, straight up the middle, and Arnold into Davis County territory to the 49. Gain of 7 and another first down.
It's at will. It's just at will. And they're doing a good job of a little motion, a little fake there. They'll run that jet sweep or they'll hand it off, and it just keeps everybody honest, but they're just kind of having their way with us right now.
Ever since that second drive where they tried to throw it a couple of times, they said, no, we're going to keep it on the ground.
I don't blame them because it didn't look good when they were trying to throw it. They were way off.
1st and 10 from the Davis County 49. Davis County brings a blitz, and they bottle up and drop. Kaiser Arnold brought down at the Sheridan 49-yard line. That time they brought a blitz, and Arnold had no place to go. That's a loss of 3. Beg your pardon, loss of 2. Well-timed blitz. Makes it 2nd and 12. Line of scrimmage is a 49. Shore to throw. Blitz coming, and Shore goes down.
Nice.
He escaped the initial wave, but Braxton Bragg was able to grab him and lasso him down at the 39-yard line, a loss of 10.
Nice play. Nice job by Bragg. Really made the initial contact there. He is a force, and he's really, when you play D-line, people think you're just kind of there bumping your shoulder pads. He does a nice job with his hands, getting his hands on the offensive lineman, tossing him to the side. Nice job.
3rd and 22.
That helps.
And Sheridan calls their first timeout with 3:08 remaining in the second quarter. 14-0 Sheridan, but they have a 3rd and 22 from their own 39 when we return. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
.308 remaining, second quarter, 14-0 Sheridan. 3rd and 22 for Sheridan. Shore fires in the middle, and it passes dropped. Oh, he took a shot from Young as well. That was Brady Krutzinger. Oh, yeah, Brody Krutzinger took a shot right into the chest from Kason Young. That was a clean hit.
Yes, it was. That's the best ball I've seen Shore, the Sheridan quarterback, throw tonight. That had a little velocity on it. And good hit by Kason to finish it out.
Krutzinger, maybe if he caught it and was able to break a tackle, might have had a first down there. Instead, Sheridan will punt. Back to receive is Kason Young. Arnold, high snap. He one-hands it and gets it away. End-over-end kick, drifting towards the far hash. Takes a Sheridan bounce. My goodness gracious.
Yeah, exactly.
Inside the 10 to the 8.
Ooh. Now,
go ahead. That took a bounce at the 20 and just.
It did.
Man.
This is a tough spot because we don't have any timeouts left. They do. So if we're too conservative, they can stop that clock and have a chance to pin us down deep here. So we're gonna have to come out here a little bit and try to at least move the sticks. If we get too conservative and too predictable, it could backfire and really put us in a deep hole to punt out of.
You don't want to make a mistake here, though.
Right.
From your own 8.
Safe little things, maybe like even going back to that screen, both those screens, the little quick screen outside, the middle screen they tried to run early. Just protect the football.
Student section looking to make some noise on the south end zone. Young keeps it. Maybe gets a yard to the 9. And Sheridan does call their first timeout, or their second timeout, I should say.
Oh, no, they didn't.
No, but I thought they did.
I
guess they did not. Okay.
Oh, and Kason Young had to come out, lost his helmet. I believe that's why they.
That's why they blew the play. Okay. So now I believe the backup is Noah Sizemore. No, beg your pardon. That's Max Taylor in at quarterback. So he'll have to take at least one snap since Kason Young had to leave the game since he lost his helmet. 2nd and 9. And Young and Taylor lost the snap, and it's recovered in the end zone for a Sheridan touchdown. Oh,
that's too bad.
Goodness.
That's too bad. Hey, Kason had to go out, and you got a young quarterback step in, and the snap wasn't exactly. It was a little off-center there a little bit, but Max is such a good kid, and he's going to be a good quarterback. I just hate to see that happen on so many levels. They score, but you think about the kid out there getting in his first varsity action there. Tough spot. Feel for him.
Landon Chip bangs through the extra point. 2:09 left to go here in the second quarter. Now 21-0 Sheridan. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Allison Engels, Senior Vice President at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. Farmers and ranchers, when it comes to ag loans, you want to work with a bank and lender that speaks your language. Both myself and Joe Randolph are farmers as well, so we fully understand the agricultural economic business needs. We know the inputs and the outputs, the ups and the downs, the market, and every other obstacle that arises in farming. Come and see me, Allison Engel, or Joe Randolph with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield to discuss your ag lending needs.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
A fumbled snap by the backup quarterback Max Taylor in the end zone was recovered by Sheridan for a touchdown. It is now 21-0 Chargers with 2:09 remaining in the second quarter. I got to say, they do jumping jacks after every score. Now they have to do 21. I am not impressed by some of these cheerleaders in their jumping jacks.
No.
One's not even leaving the ground. She's just waving her arms up and down. That is shoddy work. If I were a PE teacher, I would be deeply disappointed right now. On a more serious note, Davis County has 2:09 left to go. See if they can get on the board. Kason Young and Mark Frazee back to receive this kick. Chip is waiting. Now he sends it away. High spinner. And it comes down to Young at the 3. Running to the right. And Young picks his way to about the 22. So Kason Young, not a bad half from Young. Completed 3 or 4 passes. 24 yards. Not much doing on the ground, though, for Davis County. That's been the main takeaway from this first half. 1st and 10 from the Davis County 22. Hank Buellcheck in the backfield. Young the throw. Fires over the middle. Dropped. Mason Simmons had that pass. It was a bit behind him, but probably still
very
catchable.
Yeah.
And that brings up 2nd and 10. Sheridan has 2 timeouts remaining, in case you're wondering. So if Davis County does go conservative, Sheridan could conceivably stop the clock and get the ball back.
And we got to be careful we don't just get 3 quick incompletions, too.
2nd and 10 from the 22. Young's going to put it up again. And the screen.
Like there.
Incomplete. They tried to find Buellcheck over the middle on the screen, but it was fired low, and Buellcheck couldn't scoop it off the turf. 3rd and 10.
I'm sure could be, it'd be a screen, a draw or something, but if it's a run, they're going to stop that clock quick, and they would still have, according to the scoreboard, they would still have 1 timeout left.
Yeah, they have 2 left, not 1.
Okay, if they used it here.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes.
3rd and 10 from the 22. Young looks like he wants to run with it.
There we go.
To the right side, and Young leap forward. He'll have the first at the 33. Just got ankle tackled, but was able to just get that ball across the line to gain. And that helps out things immensely for
clock a lot.
Davis County. Yeah. That's right. Mustangs hurrying back to the huddle. Now with the 1st and 10 from their own 33, trailing 21-0. 1:38 and counting remaining here until halftime. Young draws back the throw, fires over the middle. And intercepted. This is Keegan Evans up the far sideline, and Evans is knocked out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. Off the hands of Simmons, into the hands of Evans, and Sheridan has the ball at the Davis County 23 with 1:24 left.
Davis County's run that. That's a mesh play. They run that about 4 times now. It looks good. I mean, it was there. Through it. It was a little high, but nothing. That was a catchable ball. I mean, it was in his hands. You can't fault the throw. It's just about the bounce of the ball, the way it goes. But it's just in a bad time. They've got 2 timeouts left with 1:24. They'll have to have a little bit of urgency.
1st and 10 from the 23. Sheridan off that exchange, looking to put Davis County into a big hole. And here's Kaiser Arnold carrying the ball to the 12 for a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
It's similar to last year. Like the first half was getting away from Davis County, and this is where, the thing is we don't have a Kason Young.
We don't have a Kason Young
hiding on the sidelines or at a different position.
We don't have a
come
trump
out and
card.
Put his cape on.
That I know of. We don't have a trump card this time around. 1st and 10 from the 12. Shore rolls, fires, and the pass is behind his intended receiver, Jace Gwynn. And now we'll bring up 2nd and 10. Shore, 1 for 6 passing, and his one pass was completed for 0 yards. So a far cry from his 172-yard, 2-touchdown effort last week against Albia, but Sheridan does lead 21-0. 2nd and 10 from the Davis County 12. Can the Mustangs keep the Chargers out of the end zone here in the closing stages of the first half? Handoff, Arnold shuffles his feet, now works over the middle.
They'll call a timeout
Gets
here.
stopped short of the 5-yard line, and you're right, Sheridan does call timeout. Give him a gain of about 7.
So I would look with the ball on the left hash. That means with a right-handed quarterback, just like on the very first touchdown of the game, when he rolled right, had a chance to throw and or run it. With 3rd down, I mean, that might be, it gives them choices, it gives them options out there. And I'm sure Davis County's talking about that. Watch for that quarterback roll out, especially with the balls on the left hash, because the quarterback has the whole field to roll to his right. Now, if it was on the right hash, you can still do it. It's just not as comfortable. It's hard to get those shoulders turned to throw. And it slows him down if he is running.
Both of these teams have only converted 1 3rd down in this ball game. Sheridan did it on the opening drive, which led to their touchdown. Actually, it resulted in their touchdown. If you remember Davis County, their 3rd down conversion came on a pass interference.
Yes.
So coming out of the Sheridan timeout, they have 1 remaining. 43 seconds remain here in the first half. 3rd and 5 from the Davis County 7. Shore drops back to throw, lobs it to the right side, and just wide of his intended receiver. He had.
They're going for it. Now this might be the rollout right here. This might be the rollout.
Well, now it's 4th down.
Yep. And they don't have to get a first or a touchdown.
No,
they can
don't.
still get a first.
Sheridan will go for it.
Let's see.
4th and 5 from the
center.
Oh,
he's kicking
no,
it.
they're going to kick the field goal. Never mind. I did not see Landon Chip enter the game. So the field goal will be a 24-yarder with the ball on the left hash. And the kick is away, and the kick is good.
And that's what you call a chip shot.
I see what you did there, Coach.
Okay, yeah, you caught me.
Yeah.
The Landon chip shot. Is that his first name, Landon?
Landon
right?
Chip.
Yeah.
A Landon Chip shot.
Yeah.
24-0 Sheridan.
That's just.
You know, Ken Anderson has a show all weekend. Not only tonight, but also Saturday night. So, yeah. Be sure to buy the veal. Try out the veal. The veal's excellent.
Oh, goodness. You do have to put up with this, don't you?
Oh, it's a labor of love, my friend. Labor of love. So the 2 turnovers turned into 10 points when Davis County was down 14-0. Not the greatest of scenarios, but not the worst either. Now, thanks to those 2 turnovers, the fumble in the end zone recovered by Sheridan for a touchdown, then that interception that turned into a field goal really changes the complexion of this game.
Yes, it does. It's another possession. You know, it's just another possession they have to score on. They got to score 4 possessions to win the game. And or 4 to tie it, depending on what you do there. But you don't get that many possessions in a game.
No. Low squibbing kick, and it's smothered by one of the upbacks at the 31-yard line. Looks like that was Sven Skaggs. So 31-yard line, Davis County will take over. 37 seconds remain. Can't imagine the Mustangs will do anything too aggressive here. Davis County will get the ball to start the second half. Keep that in mind. And they are going to the safe/victory formation. No, they fake it. And it's a run by Young, and he gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
I think they tried to maybe act like they were going to kneel, but Sheridan was not fooled. 26-yard line, and that's a loss of 5 for Young. And Davis County can just let the clock run out if they like. We're at 10 seconds remaining. Plenty of time on the play clock. Young remains in the huddle, and now the Mustangs slowly break the huddle and head towards the sideline as we have reached the end of the first half. It has been all Sheridan, kind of a replay of last year, Coach.
Yes.
A different feel on this one, though. Sheridan 24, Davis County nothing at the break. We will take a timeout and come back to start our halftime show and tell you all about this first half. We saw some good things from the Mustangs, but mistakes have cost the Mustangs as well. This is Davis County football on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
Looking to buy or sell real estate? Lincoln Lynch at Lynch Realty in Bloomfield is the guy to call. Lynch Realty is a family-owned business, and it's their policy to serve the community. Whether you are looking to buy or sell real estate or farmland, give Lincoln a call. And don't forget, he also owns Lynch Boys Auction Service, and they can help you with all your auction needs as well. For current listings or for more information, visit lynchrealtyinc.com. That's lynchrealtyinc.com. Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
$24-0 is our score. Sheridan leading Davis County at the break. And as we go over this game, Davis County won the toss. They decided to defer. Sheridan took over at their own 45, and 9 plays, all runs. That kind of set the tone, Coach. And it ended with Connor Shore rolling out the pass and looked like he had a run-pass option. Took the right choice, ran it into quarter end zone for a 6-yard touchdown. And you mentioned it during that drive that you saw a lot of different runs on that drive.
Yes, they've done that. It's easy to do when you think about it. All it is when you really watch them, they're not blocking up front much different. So they can call the same blocking scheme, but hand it off in 4 or 5 different ways, and it looks completely different to the defense. But really, there's not a lot to teach. Just where the point of attack is what you're changing, an outside run or an inside run. You're really not blocking it too much different. So it gives you the look of variance, and it's pretty simple.
Davis County took over, and they did get a first down, and they did a couple of different things. There was a 13-yard pass completed by Kason Young to Mason Simmons, and I'm surprised by how much Kason Young threw in that first half. However, they had to punt. Sheridan took over. They tried to put it up in the air with Logan Shore. That didn't really work out for them, so they had to punt back to Davis County. Davis County then took over at their own 50, and they were able to drive the ball down to the Sheridan 28-yard line before a couple of negative plays knocked them out of contention. Sheridan then took over at the end of the first quarter, going into the beginning of the second quarter. That's when really Kaiser Arnold took over. He had a 12-yard run, an 8-yard run, and then a 6-yard touchdown run as Sheridan decided, you know what, we're just going to stick it on the ground now.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what they've been doing for the entirety of that first half.
I'm kind of surprised how ineffective Sheridan's passing game has been, because I did look for, based on the stats from last week, as you read them, it was almost identical in their throwing and passing. I thought, they're going to be really balanced, but they have not looked impressive throwing the ball, and they have become a little bit predictable in the fact that, however, we haven't been able to stop it. That's the problem. So they're not throwing it real well. That surprised me.
That made a score 14-0, and then Davis County probably had their best possession, in which Mark Frazee had a nice return out to midfield, and they had the drive extended by a pass interference, but then a couple of negative plays. They were forced to punt. But give Davis County credit, they forced Sheridan to punt after they got the ball back at their own 24. But then the punt that Davis County had to deal with, and the fact that it bounced inside the 10 to the 8, then 2 plays later, Kason Young lost his helmet, had to go out of play. Max Taylor, the backup quarterback, comes in. The very first play he comes in, a bad snap, plus Taylor couldn't quite handle the snap. It goes into the end zone. Sheridan recovers it for a touchdown. And I would probably say of all the plays in that first half, that was probably the biggest.
Yeah, it did. It really kind of lit a fire on there, give him a three possession lead. But your heart goes out to Max Taylor, because what of all the tough situations to come into. So here you have a freshman snapping to a sophomore, freshman center,
gotcha.
Snapping to a sophomore. They probably don't get a lot of reps in practice doing that, maybe in pre-practice. But it's a tough spot to be in, and I kind of feel for them, both of them, because the snap wasn't perfect. It was off to his left shoulder, and it's a hard one to handle. And I believe they were bringing a blitz, and so Max probably saw that, might have taken his eyes off it. Just tough. Your heart goes out to both those kids. And Max is going to be all right in the future. Just a tough spot to be in, but it did change the complexion.
Tough spot to be in. Bad break. Casey Young had to leave because he lost it because his helmet came off. So just a bad break all around. On the ensuing kickoff, Davis County surprisingly aggressive. A couple of incomplete passes. However, Casey Young had a nice run, an 11-yard run on third down to get the first down. And then on 1st and 10, right after Casey Young got that first down, he tried to fire a pass over the middle, went off the hands of Simmons, intercepted, and Sheridan takes over at their own 24. And that's when Sheridan couldn't quite get into the end zone. Shore, like you said, hasn't looked right today. And he missed a wide open man in the end zone. They had to settle for a 24-yard field goal. Davis County ran out the half, and that's our score, 24-0. Big that Davis County was able to force them to a field goal, but you get the feeling that if Sheridan just sticks to what they know, sticks to the ground, they should have no problem in this game against Davis County.
No, and they shouldn't. And we do get the ball, despite my confusion on the.
That was back in the first quarter.
Yeah, we don't count that anymore.
No
one cares that. But we do get the ball. But if you're Sheridan, and they believe their quarterback, they're going to work on it.
That's
true.
I
mean, they're gonna have to if they're going to want to improve. So they're going to want to work on that a little bit. So I think they believe in him. I think you don't want to give up on him. So I would look for them to be balanced again in the second half. Maybe give him some cleaner, easier throws. But now Davis County, I liked what I did like is we changed it up first and second down. We weren't. Like last week, I thought we were very heavy run first down, heavy run second down, try to throw it, win on third down. But we've thrown on first down. We've had some completions. We just got to continue to try to do that. Balance will be the key to our future with this squad. We don't have the big playmaker. That's maybe the guy at quarterback. So we have to have balance, and you have to practice balance. So, again, I like what they're doing. I thought the concept, that little mesh concept, where that last interception was thrown, it was there. I just come back to that, just develop confidence in it. I like the little screen outside. I like the middle screen. I liked when they were calling it. We just got to execute.
I think Casey Young has looked a lot more comfortable.
Yes. Yeah.
Even from last week to this week, he's looked a lot more comfortable dropping back and throwing the ball.
That's a correct observation in my mind as well, because you just see it, and I think he likes some of their concepts that they're doing throwing the ball. We need to execute, and that means from the snap, the whole line has to protect. There's a lot of things that go into play there, and we should just stick to it. We don't need to draw them up in the dirt here and change everything around. We're close. We're real close on some things. Just stick to your knitting.
It makes me think, being down 24-0, and you've brought this up before, there's a meal in front of us. We have to eat the elephant.
Yeah, one bite at a time, right?
That's right.
Eat the elephant one bite at a time. So we have to come out in that first drive, and we have to think in terms of 10 yards. Just move the sticks. You string together 4 or 5 first downs with a normal return, you're doing something. But you can't think, I got to score. I got 4 possessions. You can't think like that. You just got to come out and move the sticks, one drive at a time, one play at a time, and eat that elephant.
Davis County did make a big second-half rally against Sheridan a year ago in this spot at this field. We'll see what the Mustangs have in store here in the second half, although they do trail Sheridan 24-0 at the break. We'll be back for the second half after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Why do people love bench warmers? It starts with the best wings. Never frozen with 22 different wing sauces. Or you can enjoy our loaded menu that includes tasty sandwiches, daily homemade soups, daily specials, appetizers, pizza complete with wonderful service. Benchwarmers' delicious food, the best wings, and fun atmosphere makes it a wonderful place to enjoy with family, coworkers, and friends. Benchwarmers, the area's go-to eating destination in Ottumwa.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Both teams are back on the field, warming up, getting set for the second half as Sheridan leads Davis County 24-0 at what is a very festive Reynolds Field here in Sheridan. I mean, everybody's having a good time right now.
It's YMCA.
Yeah. So Davis County gets the ball first, as we alluded to during the halftime show, and Sheridan 1-0 this season after beating Albia 41-20. Davis County 0-1. They've only scored 7 points this entire season through 6 quarters anyway. That was in the late stages of their 40-7 loss to Pekin as they look to get some offense going here in the second half.
The Mustangs, we got to get, we just got to execute. We got to get Kaysen uncorked a little bit, and we just have to just play football one play at a time and try to get back in this. But you got to do that with some enthusiasm, have some energy.
Davis County's had a few decent kickoff returns. The best was probably Mark Frazee, who returned to kickoff to the 50. Good seeing him back after he got most of his, the last 2 or 3 games he missed with a concussion last year. Here's a stat for you as we get set for the kickoff. So Mark Frazee leads Davis County in receiving with 1 catch for 69 yards. Any idea who led Davis County in receiving last year?
Mark Frazee?
No. The person who led Davis County in receiving last year was also Davis County's starting quarterback.
That would have been my second. Yeah. So Kason Young. Yeah.
Kason Young had 2 catches for 32 yards. That was the leading receiver last year for Davis County.
Wow.
And I meant to tell you that last week. For some reason, it got away from me. But so.
Wow. No, he didn't throw them to himself.
No, he did not. no, he did not throw those passes.
So
to
that would have
himself.
been all first half of week 1.
Had to be.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit where Carter Will played some mop-up in Albia.
Yes.
Yeah, so it might have been there too. Regardless, Davis County looked to do something about this 24-0 deficit. Here comes Chip with the kick, and the second half is underway. Oh, it's dropped by Caleb Tucker. Now he picks it up at the 15, and he is only able to get up to the 20. So Tucker back there for the first time receiving the kick, and they'll mark him down at the 21. So not the most ideal field position to start off the second half either. Just 2 Mustangs have carried the ball in this ball game. Kason Young and Hank Bielchek. Frazee is split out wide to the left. There are trips to the right for Davis County, moving from left to right here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 21. Hand off to Bielchek. Puts his head down and runs right into a red wall for no gain. Just absolutely nothing up the middle for the Mustangs. Kaiser Arnold made the stop. Second and 10 from the 21. Bielchek behind Young, who is in the pistol. Same formation as the previous play. Young the throw. Here comes the rush. And he gets stripped in the backfield. The ball is loose. And I think Davis County may have fallen on it. They did. Back at the 15-yard line. That was Chase Williams again, who came in on the rush. Loss of 6 back to the 15. That makes it 3rd and 16 for the Mustangs. Two receivers to each side for the Mustangs. And Young keeps it as he runs it up the middle. Stutter steps and gets dropped at about the 25-yard line, well short of a first down. Gained 9, actually gained about 10.
And with the lead, Chariton has come out fired up. I'm guaranteeing you their coaches reminded them last year. There was a little sideline enthusiasm there. The coaches are yapping it up. The players are high-fiving. I mean, they're coming out with a purpose to not relive what happened last year in the second half.
There's a kick by Young, received by Staton, who's still on his feet, and a nice return into Davis County territory to the 32. I said Staton. His name is Stratton. Charlie Stratton. Beg your pardon, Stratton family. So 3 now for Davis County. Chariton poised to put Davis County in a big hole. Kaiser Arnold in the first half had 121 yards rushing with a touchdown. He's in the backfield with Connor Shore. And they give it to their bell cow, Arnold. And here he goes. Puts his shoulder down as he fights his way inside the 20 to the 19.
Makes it tough when the first contact comes at the safety level. There wasn't a hand on him until he got to the safety. And then he's the nail, or he's the hammer and not the nail on that tackle. He's bringing a load.
1st and 10 from the 19. Sheridan up 24-0, looking to get it to the end zone to our right. Handoff Arnold running wide to the right. Shakes away from a couple of tackles. Still on his feet. Touchdown. Ethan Erdman kind of over pursued, and Arnold cut inside of him, and nobody else was able to get a hand on Kaiser Arnold. A 19-yard touchdown run, and just in 2 plays, Sheridan has added to their lead. And the extra point is good. 9:09 remaining in the third quarter. It is now 31-0 Sheridan over Davis County. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
And that kickoff goes out of bounds. As we welcome you back to Reynolds Field, a 19-yard touchdown run by Kaiser Arnold was our last score. That's his second touchdown run of the game. Sheridan leads Davis County 31-0, and it looks like the ensuing kickoff went out of bounds as the flag was in the air. Illegal procedure on Sheridan, so the ball will come out to the 35-yard line, I believe.
Yes. Sheridan coaches were contending that the Mustangs touched that ball, but the referee was right there, and he had a good view. If they would have seen it, obviously, that might have ended up differently. But
Mustangs take over at their own 35, trailing 31-0. First drive of the second half was a 3-and-out. Young takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff, runs it to the right side. Good yardage as he carries the pile. Close to midfield, though, mark his forward progress stopped at the 49-yard line. So give him a gain of 14 and a first down. By far, the most explosive play for Davis County in this ball game. Hank Bielchek in the backfield with Young, wide receiver to the left and 3 to the right. 1st and 10 from the 49. Young rolls to his right, fires to the sideline, and he overshoots Simmons. He was open in the flat, but the pass was too high for Young, and makes it 2nd and 10.
If Kaysen misses, he misses high. He really does. He just misses high. That means you might be you're aiming it a little bit, and as he learns the passing game. But when he's sitting in that pocket, he's had some pretty good throws. But when he's on his move, he's a little high all the time. He'll learn that. He's a natural athlete. He'll learn how to get that done.
2nd and 10 from the 49. Trips to the right with a wide receiver to the left. Handoff Bielchuk, running wide to the right. Shakes an arm tackle and diving into Sheridan territory to the 49 for a gain of 2 to bring up 3rd and 8. Third and 8. At this point, Coach, you think it's 4-down territory?
Yeah, depending on what they do here on 3rd down, if they can get close, if they get her within 2 or 3 yards, I think they go for it. But if it's third, it's 4th and 8 or 9, it might be a different story.
Casey Young keeps it on 3rd and 8.
Now
Takes a tackle and down inside the 40 to the 45 to the 44.
Do it. Go for it.
Go for it?
Yeah, absolutely. You got to create something and go for it. And right now, what's been successful for us is you don't want to get too heavily dependent on, but get the ball in Cason's hands. Let him get some rhythm in the game, and maybe that might just help him settle down a little bit on his throws too.
4th and 3 for Davis County with 7:25 remaining in the third quarter. 31-0 Sheridan. The ball's at the Sheridan 44-yard line. 4th and 3.
There we go.
They fake it to Bielczyk. Young keeps it, runs to the right side, has a first down inside the 40 to about the 36.
Get him all lathered up. Get him going. Get those competitive juices going from Cason. He's probably the emotional leader. Get him into the game, and it like I said, it might settle his throwing down a little bit too.
So Davis County has a fresh set of downs after converting 4th and 3. New line of scrimmage is a Sheridan 36.
Now would be a good down to mix it up somebody else. Just keep Cason in the game, keep him active.
3 receivers to the left with a wide receiver to the right. Handoff, Bielczyk gets a yard, maybe, to the 35. Levi Johnston laid the wood on Bielczyk. I'll give Bielczyk this. He keeps on coming back for more.
He does. He's a tough kid. He impressed me last week. He got a lot of yards after contact, and he wasn't going down on the first hit, and he's not the biggest guy out there.
No gain, so 2nd and 10 from the 36. Young overlooking the defense. He wants to throw. Pump fakes. Flush to his left. Fires. Nice sliding catch at the 30-yard line. Mason Simmons right at the 30, a gain of 6. He threw that against his body back towards the middle, but Simmons was able to help him out. Simmons has missed some easy balls. That was not an easy catch, Coach.
No, it wasn't. No, and Cason, it was a good throw. Had velocity on it. And I think sometimes he's trying to touch past some of those little floaty ones. And when he just puts his body into it, throws it with a little authority, he's a lot more accurate.
3rd and 4 from the 30. 5:30 left to go in the third quarter. Davis County trailing 31-0.
There we go.
He gives this to Bielczyk. Flag is down as Bielczyk turns the corner on the right. Stopped about a yard or two short of the first down, but that was thrown on the backside by the umpire. And you know what that means.
Yeah, well, hold.
Looks like they...
And they're going to mark it off.
Yeah.
Just for you.
The spot of the foul was the 30. He's going to march it off, and I'm going to say that he is going to end up on the 40-yard line.
But you have to count that. You can't. Not everybody can do that quick math. You have to step it off. It's pageantry.
3rd and 14 now from the 40.
Don't have to get it all. Get us for 4th and realistic, and we'll be okay.
Young in the gun. Fakes the handoff. Young keeps it, and he runs into his own line, and Chase Williams was there to, well, looked like he was trying to pick his pocket as long as to tackle him. Loss of about a yard back to the 41. That brings up another 4th down, and this time Davis County will kick it away.
That might be on Sheridan.
And the flags are down. And we have a false start on Davis County.
I thought maybe they were trying to instigate a snap there.
6 penalties now for Davis County, 5 pre-snap. That puts the line of scrimmage back to the 46. And Young gets it away. High kick. And it's gathered in And this is Keegan Evans. And
horse
looks like
collar.
he might have been horse collared. There's the flag. Victor Milder brought down Evans, who is still on the ground. Now he gets brought up by his teammates at the 42-yard line. And, yeah, we saw that horse collar from up here. Evans is going to get checked out on the sideline, so he's not going to come out with the offense. But you figure Sheridan will be sitting pretty after they tack on the penalty. So they walk off 15 yards, and the line of scrimmage is a 28-yard line.
You can add in increments of 10, apparently. But you needed that mark off to be able to know where it was going for 15.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Coach. 1st and 10 from the Davis County 28. Sheridan 31, Davis County nothing with 4:06 remaining here in the third quarter. Shore with the man coming into motion. Hand off Arnold, right up the middle. And Arnold stopped right at the 25-yard line. So a 3-yard gain to make it 2nd and 7.
It's amazing that you could actually know how many yards they had to go without stepping that off.
It's a gift that I have, apparently. 3:37 remaining in the third quarter. 31-0 Sheridan. 2nd and 7 from the 25. Give to Arnold again, trying the right side. Nice submarine tackle there at the point of attack. And that minimized the gain to the 22. So just another gain of 3 to bring up 3rd down.
Mustang off defense is starting to get a little tired. You're starting to see a lot of hands on hips and kind of chins up in the air.
Usually the biggest sign is how slow they are to get back up.
Yeah.
That's a key sign as well. Looked like Carson Pickens made that submarine tackle, but regardless, it's 3rd and 4 now from the 22. They give it to one of the blocking backs. That's Jace Gwynn.
And they'll go for
And
it.
he's stopped short of the 1st down at the 20. 2-yard gain. And that'll make it 4th. That'll make it 4th and 1. And you're right. Sheridan not going anywhere. This will be their first 4th down attempt of the game. Keegan Evans still on the sideline after that horse collar tackle. Now he's putting his helmet back on. Might be ready to get back into the ball game if Sheridan can get a 1st down here. 4th and 1 from the 19. Kaiser Arnold has the 1st down.
Nice tackle.
That was a nice tackle by Simmons by the ankles, but Arnold gets about 4 and a 1st down.
Might have saved a touchdown with that tackle, too. Looked like Kaiser Arnold had end zone that smell to him. He was headed that way.
He's got a nose for it. He had 3 touchdowns in week 1. He has 2 so far here in week 2. Going for the hat trick once again here this evening. As we're at 1:40 remaining in the third quarter. 1st and 10. Handoff is to Arnold, bouncing it outside. Nope, is that Jace Gwynn?
Yep.
That is Jace Gwynn, and he's in for the touchdown. One of the Mustangs stripped Gwynn as he crossed the goal line, and he thought that he had it before, but they're calling it a touchdown, a 15-yard run by Jace Gwynn. They crossed me up almost because everybody was focused on Arnold. They just gave it to Gwynn. He ran around the right side and found pay dirt.
Yeah, nice little misdirection there.
And Landon Chip.
Shot. Excuse me.
It's the extra points
it's
to
one
make
of
it
those
38-0. Yes, it most certainly is. Any laughter, any brevity would be good.
I couldn't
at
resist.
This point. A minute 33 remains here in the third quarter. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh,
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on this.
Squib kick. And there's a squib kick. Recovered by Davis County at about the 37-yard line. That was Ethan Erdman who fell on it. So Davis County would take over the 36. Sheridan 38-0. Jace Gwynn, a 15-yard touchdown run. His first touchdown of the ball game. So now we have a running clock. And Davis County probably only has 2 or 3 plays left until the end of this quarter. 1st and 10 from the 36. Young drops straight back. Fires over the middle. It's intercepted. This is Connor Shore. And he's tackled at the 40-yard line. So Connor Shore on defense makes a play. And Sheridan in business once again. 3rd Davis County turnover. And the second turnover of the second interception thrown by Kason Young. And with the play clock and game clock about even, from the 40-yard line, Sheridan will have one more play before the end of the third quarter.
Or not.
Or nope, they'll let it run down, and we have reached the end of quarter number 3. It has been all Sheridan, 38-0 over Davis County. Back for the final quarter after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Sheridan has 1st and 10 from the Davis County 40. And we have whistles.
Movement. Yep.
Before. And the pre-snap penalty will go against Sheridan. Full start. And now make it 1st and 15 for the Chargers. So since we have a running clock, but the quarter hasn't started, did they start the clock, or do we have to wait for a play to be ran?
I believe you have to wait for a play to be ran. Well, that's my interpretation based on the fact the clock's not moving. I deduced that really quick.
You're one of those forecasters that stick your head out, and if it's raining, you go, well, we got a chance of rain today.
Yeah.
There's a handoff to Kaiser Arnold. He's had a big night, as he's, or beg your pardon, Cortland Jacobson. He's a 6 foot, 190 pound running back. gets 6 to the 39-yard line. I imagine Kaiser Arnold's night is done. You know what I'm a little bit surprised about, Coach, as 2nd and 9 is coming up, is that we haven't seen Logan Shore put it up much. He's been handing it off.
No,
There's Jacobson again, and he gets tackled in the backfield this time.
You'd think, I mean, I know they've got this game wrapped now. You don't want to rub it in, but you think they need to work on it because it's part of what they did last week to have success. So you'd think he'd, give the kid a chance to throw a couple passes, gain a little confidence back.
So a loss of 3 will make it 3rd and 12. Well, here you go. This might be a chance for Shore to put it in the air and maybe try to get a little bit more confidence heading into week 3. 2 receivers to the left and a lone wide receiver to the right. Shore takes a shotgun snap, play action, rolling to his right. Pressure coming as he's flushed to his left. He fires over the middle, incomplete.
Okay, might have got tipped there. Oh, we got a late
he got hit. Oh, he got hit as he threw, and yeah, there's a flag. That was Carson Pickens, who was chasing Logan Shore. Beg your pardon, Connor Shore. And it is roughing the passer on Davis County. So it's 3rd and 12. They'll mark off the penalty, which will give Sheridan a 1st down.
Thankfully, they're marking it off because otherwise we wouldn't know where that's going to end up.
No clue whatsoever. The new line of scrimmage will be the 27. Trust me, Mr. Referee. It will be the 27.
And he took an extra half step.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I saw that.
It didn't work out.
That was not necessary. 1st and 10 from the 27 after the roughing the passer penalty. Shore gives to Jacobson. He runs kind of high. You notice that, Coach?
Looks like we have a fumble.
And there is a fumble, and it is recovered by Davis County.
Yeah, he was running. You call it under your shoulder pads. You want to run behind your shoulder pads. Under means you're straight up and down, and you got a bullseye on your chest, and that can happen because when you're not protecting that football.
So Davis County gets a turnover. That's the first turnover committed by Sheridan tonight, and we have a Mustang down. Kind of a cool night. Don't know if it's cramps.
It is.
Yeah, you're right. Oof. Tonight's low was supposed to reach the 40s. You wouldn't think, and especially with the high being 70 today, you wouldn't think that cramps will be an issue, but apparently looks like at least in this case it is.
Ooh. And I believe that's Braxton Bragg playing. Oof. He plays both ways.
Yeah,
right?
And he plays his heart out too.
He does.
.9:37 left to go here in the 4th quarter. It is 38-0 Sheridan as Bragg is still getting looked at as he is still on the turf here at Reynolds Field.
That's definitely a cramp.
I think one of the main takeaways from this ball game, Coach, is just that Sheridan has not taken their foot off the gas at all. And there's a different wrinkle Davis County was able to throw at them last year, and there's really no wrinkles or no extra trump cards. And, yeah, you're right, Bragg is up and heading to the sideline, limping, but under his own power. So Davis County takes over at their own 21, 1st and 10 as they wind the clock. 9:30 remaining on this running clock, 38-0 Sheridan. Young, high snap. Oh, it was a cross-up. He expected Buellcheck to be to his right. Instead, he was to his left. So he basically handed it over to a ghost and had to eat the ball, and he gets twisted down behind the line of scrimmage at the 12. Beg your pardon, the 17. So it's a loss of 4. Young has gotten some traction on the ground in this half. Runs of 14, 8, 9, and 5. But they've not been able to sustain drives. There's a handoff to Bielczyk, probably his most positive run of the game. He gets 5 yards there to bring up third down.
That's where that first down penalty or that first down miscue really hurts you. You could be looking at 3rd and 3, and you're looking at 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 from the 23 with 8:13 remaining. Young takes a snap, hands it off to Bielczyk, and he gets hit in the backfield and brought down. Right at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Almost looked like the white flag there, Coach. They're just like, okay, let's not get anybody hurt.
Let's just hand it off and get out of here.
Kason Young, a high and short kick. And it takes a Sheridan bounce. Man, the ball's bounced their way as it goes all the way back to the 30-yard line. That is a 5-yard punt. 5-yard punt after that bad bounce. Oof.
It's just one of those nights.
Sheridan ball at the Davis County 30. The clock is running, and it looks like we have a new quarterback. Do we have a new quarterback in the game? Have to see. I believe we do. Kane Schooley, a freshman, is in as quarterback. Wonder if he has any relation to any of the many Schoolies that occupy
I believe
Bloomfield.
Be Dave and Kathy Schooley's grandson, Ben Schooley's boy. Ben, a Davis County graduate, former athlete, works here in the Chariton School District. My former neighbor, little Ben was about 3 and drove me crazy. So, great family. Honestly, all the Schoolies, great families in Davis County. But I would believe that would be Ben's boy.
First play is to give to Trey Brown, who's coming to the game. Brown's a 5'6". Don't have his year down. Sophomore, there we go. 5'6" sophomore. Weighing 160 pounds. Trey Brown again. Over the middle, twisting forward as he went to the arms of Max Taylor. Close to a first down. Looks like he got about 5 there. So 3rd and 1 with 5:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. Sheridan 38, Davis County nothing. Schooley in the gun. This time he hands it to an up back and they get the first down. Inside the 20 to the 19.
So a little fact here. Schooley, his grandfather Dave Schooley was an All-American wide receiver at UNI.
Really?
Yes, he's got, and he had an uncle, would be a great uncle, who was a quarterback at UNI. Just a real good football family and just great people. But yeah, so Dave Schooley, All-American at UNI, his grandson out there playing.
Gavin Byers was that last carrier, now on the jet sweep and getting slung to the ground. Wesley Coleman. And lost back to the 23-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 for Coleman. Second and 14 from the 23. 4:15 remaining. Handoff is to Byers, or beg your pardon, Trey Brown. Just a yard to the 22. Owen Erdman making the stop.
Both teams getting a lot of young kids in the game, which is nice.
It's always nice to get in between the lines and get some action, no matter where you are on the depth chart.
Be nice to see Max Taylor get back in there, get a snap, go down, get a run.
Davis County will
get
have
his knees, get his knees kind of scraped up a little bit and get in the game. That'd be good for him.
On 3rd and 13, they pitch it to Brown, and he tries to cut it back up the middle after initially going right, and he gets stopped at the 20. A gain of 2. That brings up 4th down, and will they try a field goal with Chip here?
They're just gonna. Well, they're gonna run that. Oh, they're gonna run the play. No chip shot.
No chip shot. Apparently, it'll be a little bit more than the chip shot. That'll probably be about a 36, 37 yarder. Which in high school level, that's not a chip shot by far. So Sheridan will go for it. 4th and 12 from the 21. Schooley takes a snap. Handoff is to Brown, and he is stopped well short of the first. And Sheridan will turn it over on downs after a 2-yard gain by Brown. Trying to see who's coming out of the quarterback for Davis County.
Is that Kaysen?
Yeah, it's still Kaysen. They started the clock after a turnover on down, so Davis County will take over on their own 19. It is 38-0 Sheridan here in the closing stages of this ball game. Young hands it off. This is Sven Skaggs, and Skaggs.
Nice.
Look at Skaggs go. Skaggs.
Nice hard run.
Holding it high and tight and taking it out the 42-yard line. 22-yard run by Skaggs. .90 seconds left to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 from the 42. Skaggs again. And he tries to escape the ankle tackle of Trey Brown, but could not. Or that was Coleman. No gain for Skaggs, 2nd and 10. Should go over to one of our fellow broadcasts on the summer radio. Just heard the update. Centerville leading Fairfield 22-20. Skaggs tries to go upward, but gets tackled down by Chase Cobb. Only a yard to the 43, and looks like Davis County probably has enough time for one more play before this game is over. Third and 9 from the 43. Young wants to throw. Under heavy pressure. Now he fires towards the sideline. Pass caught. Mason Simmons skipping out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, but with a running clock, that should end the ball game. That's a 17-yard gain, and that is the last play of this one as Sheridan gets their pound of flesh and their revenge as they flatten Davis County 38-0 in a game in which there was really no doubt, especially after Sheridan took over in the second quarter.
They really had they had a purpose. They had a mission. I think there was a theme for them, this week. That's important to have that what are you rallying around that week in practice and things like that. And they were rallying around last year. And they came out and played a really nice second half, Sheridan did.
So we will take a break and come back to wrap things up from here in Sheridan. 38-0. The Chargers take down the Mustangs as Sheridan improves to 2-0. Mustangs are now 0-2. This is Davis County football on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
Two pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustang!
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
When folks want variety and value all in one stop, they go to Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings on Main Street in Ottumwa. From jewelry to electronics, musical instruments, and more. It's your treasure trove to explore of pre-owned gems. Plus, they've got Ottumwa mini storage, AA lock and keys, and AA auto sales under one roof. Check them out for yourself and discover endless finds at Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings, 509 East Main Street in Ottumwa, where they make your shopping fun, easy, and affordable.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
$38-0 is our final, as Sheridan was able to gain some revenge after last year's come-from-behind win by Davis County. They left no doubt on the field here tonight after beating Davis County 38-0. They led 24-0 at halftime, and really they just salted things away. Davis County couldn't get much done offensively. Kaiser Arnold was really the player of the game. 161 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdowns, and really he was the bell cow, and he led the offense. And really it was Sheridan's ground attack that Davis County didn't have an answer for.
No, not at all. Not from the very first drive. I think it was 5 running plays in a row, and they chewed us up. And honestly, after the first 2 drives, I could see the little disheartenment of the Mustangs. Oh, here we go. And they just didn't believe, didn't have it in them, and Sheridan just kept their foot on our throat all night. Didn't let up, which is what happened last year. They did let up and to let us back in the game, and they got snake bit by it. So they learned their lesson and just dominated us. There's nothing more to say.
So Davis County falls to 0-2, and they will look to regroup. They are going to be on the road again next week as they will be taking on EBF. Sheridan, by the way, they are 2-0, and then they'll be playing at Centerville. That is an interesting non-district game that will be coming up. Centerville's in a dogfight currently with Fairfield. Last we heard it was 22-20. Centerville leading Fairfield in the fourth quarter of that ball game, so that would be interesting. By the way, if you want to watch the conclusion of that game, just check out the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. We have the broadcast of that game. If you want to jump over and check it out, we won't be offended. Well, we can't.
No.
So 38-0 is our final. Sheridan defeats Davis County, and next week we will be in Eddyville. Haven't seen EBF in a while, but we get reacquainted with the Rockets, and it's always been an interesting game. Whenever I think of Eddyville, Coach, I think about how agonizingly close you got to beat them when you were coaching the Mustangs. There was
it's a homecoming game.
Well, okay, there was a homecoming game in which there was like an overthrow, and then there was like
two of them.
Oh, there was like there was one where a guy was wide open, but he slipped in the grass because it was rainy that day, and then there was the tough 14-7 loss you had in Eddyville, I think the year after that.
Right.
And Eddyville.
Thanks for reminding me.
Well,
I appreciate that.
I mean, you know.
No, I remember them well. You're exactly right.
And it's always a great rivalry between Eddyville and Davis County, a respectful rivalry, and it'll be fun to go back to Eddyville after having not been there for a while. So that is our next game. Don't know how EBF did today. They lost their opening week game, so we will see if both of those teams will be fighting for their first win. That would make an interesting backdrop if both teams go in 0-2, fighting for their first win. When you get two desperate teams that really want to win, I think you come up with a really good football game. So we might be in store for a good one next week.
Yes, I hope so.
All right, well, Coach, I appreciate your time, as always. Thank you for making the trip here.
You bet.
You were fashionably late, but still, you were able to get here.
Got here right for kickoff. Just in time to not set up the equipment.
That's right.
It's strategic, Ellis. It's strategic.
Just like you're strategically staying home with the daughter to watch the Iowa State
game,
right?
Yes, exactly.
Well, I appreciate it as always, so thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, sir.
Kent Anderson and Annie Argo is our on-site producer. This is Ellis Kojo saying so long from Sheridan. Once again, our final score, Sheridan 38, Davis County nothing. Our next broadcast will be next Friday from Eddyville, as Davis County will be taking on EBF. Kickoff is scheduled for 7. We look forward to having you join us then. For everybody here at Tama Radio, as well as Kyle Smith back at our studios, we want to say so long from Sheridan. This has been Davis County Football on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.